Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I think we're going to do a random ranking today. We're going to go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking some movies. I may pick just 3 films right next to one another. I'll pick them from up here. See what that does. Ooh, I feel a Blu-ray, a snapper, and a traditional DVD. Let's do that. We got to make sure I've seen these films. All right. Yes. Ah, gosh, it's been so long. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We'll go for it. All right. Here we go. So, where do we start? I guess we got to start with Apocalypse Now. Look at this edition. I thought this was a snapper case because of the texture here. We have this like matte like cardstock sort of texture with like, what do you call that? Like a wax seal right there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. A dish. Although, how am I ever going to get this sticker off? Right there. It only costs $5, but I feel like because of the sticker they added, they need to like drop the price to $2 or something. So you peel that back. Oh, you peel that back. I thought it was going to open up. It doesn't. It's like it's in there. Been a while since I have watched this. Years. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Ooh. And then here, do you see where it says Apocalypse Now right there? Like embossed style right there. Very hard to see. Oh, look at that. Imagery right there. Looks painted. Wonderful. Got that there. Oh. Okay. This was cool. So, in here, this was cool. When I would go to Disc Replay to buy things. So anytime, you know, there's that on there, that means it's from Disc Replay. But I bought a bunch of movies that were from, I think, all the same person's collection. Because in the movies, I have a few of them back here. I would find newspaper clippings like this. So like the person would find or would have a movie, and then when he is looking in the paper, if he found an article about the movie, he would put it in the film. And I just think that's amazing. Actor in Apocalypse Now, member of acting family, was in 30 films. So I don't know, but this is awesome. I love this. And I have a few of them back there, and I was like, wait a second, this all had to have come from the same person. Like, I wasn't trying to buy this person's films. It just happened that way. He must have had an enormous collection and was continuing to do that. Man, I almost made this more of an unboxing than a ranking. But yeah, I like Apocalypse Now. I feel like a lot of people love it more than I do. It's not like I don't love it. It's just, I don't know. It's not what I'm trying to watch all the time, you know. There's that like great psychedelic scene with the, you know, the fan and everything. A lot of great cinematography. Psychedelic's probably not the right word. Kind of, you know what I mean. But you know, I do like that movie. Next we have Ant-Man. And I thought this movie was really refreshing and fun for the MCU because it felt smaller, it felt contained. I liked Paul Rudd joining in. I just thought that was interesting casting, and I don't know, I just really like this movie. Michael Pena steals the show. He's so good in it. And then next we have Another Year, which I've only seen once. The only time I saw this was gearing up for the Oscars when it was nominated for an Oscar, or maybe a few Oscars. Maybe it was just the one. Right, and the one being Best Original Screenplay. So this was at a time when I was watching every single nominee from every single category, when I had that sort of time on my hands. And I don't have that sort of time on my hands anymore, unfortunately, because that was a lot of fun. doing that, making sure I saw every film nominated and even the shorts. There's a theater that I used to go to that would play all of the shorts, and actually sometimes they do it out here. Not every time, but it just made it very easy to see them. But anyway, let's get to ranking these. You know, I'm gonna do something that's probably, you know, as a film fan, sacrilegious and such. But I'm gonna put, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm in a more humorous mood right now, and I'm not just always trying to be in the mood to watch something like Apocalypse Now, as great and wonderfully crafted as it may be. I just want to, right now, watch Michael Pena in this movie because he's great in it. So I'm going to go Ant-Man, even though I realize it's not the better film. Actually, both of the films on the left are probably the better films. Um, Another year. I don't know. It actually does say Best Picture of the Year according to, I can't read that, someone from a Christian Science Monitor. Rolling Stone called it a miracle of a movie. But you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm in the mood to watch Ant-Man right now, so that's why it's number one. Then I'm going to go Apocalypse Now, just because is the best film here. So that's why it gets second place. And that way it's the best one, so I'm going to put it at second. And then Another Year, just because I remember just being like, this just isn't for me. And that's kind of it. You know, I think it was fine. It was nice and everything. Or, I don't know, like, it was, yeah, a fine watch, but it just, another one that I'm not trying to watch often. And this one, Another Year, I'm trying to watch even less than Apocalypse Now. Okay, so that's the ranking: Ant-Man, Apocalypse Now, and then Another Year. So my question to you is, have you seen these films, these three films right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.